Welcome to another Dave Matthews Band guitar lesson. Today we're learning Typical Situation from Under the Table in Dreaming. It begins right here with an open E minor. The E is open, of course. Your ring finger is at the 10th fret of the 5th string, and your middle finger is just there on the 4th string at the 9th fret. Just playing those top 3 strings, then alternating that with this chord, where your index finger comes down and plays on the 8th fret right there. It's important to note that a lot of difference can be heard between the studio and live versions, where there's a little bit more of a clear plucking pattern on the studio. And on the live versions, he seems to play a little bit more loosely and bouncy with his wrist. And sometimes he's missing strings, he's playing some strings twice. There's a lot of variety and flavor in this song, which I like. So just play around with that and get to know it, and you'll be able to put some more feel into it if you're just a beginner, at least. If you know what you're doing, then it shouldn't take you too long. Now, it transitions from this chord up here to the top to a G. Then it'll go to an F, an A, and then a C. With this part, you're going to be pulsing the 3rd string of the 2nd fret the entire time, pretty much. And I'll go through those chords for you real quick. For the first two, the G and the F, you're really playing just the bass notes. And you can play it with your ring finger or your middle finger. However you like to do it. Dave plays with his ring. I like to play with the middle. You're going to pulse with that index finger. And then move up here to an F. Just the bass with your index finger there. And I'll have to use my ring finger to pulse that string. And then simply keep your ring finger in place, which makes it easy transition, and just put your middle finger down right there to make that A. Those are the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. Nothing else. And then continue to pulse that ring finger. And then to a C, plain C. And all together. And then you'll end with a slide back down. And that's it for the whole song, really. There's 2 different endings that you can do depending on whether you're playing a live or full band setting or acoustic setting. Now, for the studio and most acoustic versions, you'll play the harmonics like kind of like this. And that's at the 7th fret, and you do that by gently resting your finger on top of the strings like you're going to mute them. You could alternate that with the other known harmonic places, like here at the 12th, or the 5th frets, that is. However you want to do it. Play around with it and do whatever you think is the most fun and whatever sounds the best. And the last part is the jam that you hear. It's kind of in a 7/8 timing, I believe, and it's pretty groovy to play. And it starts kind of here. You see that chord in a few different songs. It's kind of you might call that a Jimmy chord if you're familiar with blues, where it's kind of an inverted power chord. So you're playing the 4th fret on the 5th string, and then putting your index finger down on these two. Kind of a weird A. Maybe you could think of it like that. Kind of like that. And you're alternating the bass strings there. And then you'll come down here. And just kind of play that back and forth. That will go on for a little while until eventually transitioning back into the chorus. And it's fun to play. Play around with both of them. If you're having trouble with any particular riff, go ahead and look up my channel. And each song has the riffs broken down individually. And if you have any special requests, feel free to PM me. And we'll see you next time.